Guys, how you doing? Looking live. We're gonna take care of business right now. This is, can't wait for football season start, but all right, take care of the Giants right now. All right, so just got started.
It's the NFL on EA.
They'll run here on first down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Vegas first down. Back to the well again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down, and they go right back to him. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Smith to the air now. Complete out to the right side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, we're going to take care of this.
Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle, still going. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You
Trying to run that ball.
Coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They give it to him again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Man, he's been having a great first half, really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Here we go, right up the gut. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Trying to work quickly now. They'll run it up the gut. And he's brought down after a short gain. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points.
Wait, he crossed the line.
Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
So the Giants out and getting set for their first. first down, they'll run. And that's good for a gain of 5. Micah McFadden able to make the play. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Right up the gut. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Give now to the running back. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing is Smith. Complete out to the right. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he gets him around 6 there. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4. Hand off to the back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on first. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Design bootleg here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They go play action. Here's Smith. And that's caught. Touchdown.
Let's go.
The Raiders go up 6-0 here in the first. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Let's go, man. We can take care of business.
They're out and set. First and 10. There's the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. They're working quickly here. Smith on third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Close. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Smith. Finds a man right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Wow, the start he is on. This is going to be a heck of a performance if he and his quarterback can keep this pace up today, Brock.
And by starting so strong, he's going to benefit all of his fellow receivers. This defense is going to have to start dictating coverage to him, and it's going to open up his boys.
Yep.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And in for the touchdown. So Brock, this offense.
All right, we need a touchdown. Let's go. Let's go.
Their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Launches one deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air. It's Smith. He's looking deep once again. That's complete inside the 35-yard line.
All right, let's go.
Is a touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-possession game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did.
That was too fast.
He hands it off. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Trying the handoff. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tyler Newbin with the tackle. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Here's the give. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive starts. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They go play action here. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Well, Brock, even if they decide to start spreading love as the game goes on, I think they've found out who one of their primary targets is going to be.
And by starting so strong, Kate, you know what's going to happen. He's going to benefit
Okay, we're
all
going
of his fellow
to run the
receivers.
poundable.
This defense is going to have to dictate coverage, take him away, and it's going to open up the rest of his crew.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Ooh, incomplete there on 2nd down, but boy, a risky throw on a check down of all things. Nearly picked off and headed the other way. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Yeah, this is incomplete. Took the check down for granted. He's lucky that wasn't picked and taken the other way. 4th down coming up. And this kick is good. He needs
Oh, we
to
get a
get
field
over
goal here.
there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
The wind was...
A Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may
Drop
have been
that.
some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that 1st down. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now Smith. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll be touched down after a big play. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Goes up and over for the touchdown.
Well, we got it here. Let's go.
The Raiders
Let's go.
boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. He'll get this to Tucker. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Cordell Flott there on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Smith. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Smith. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
He's trying to go deep again. And they won't do it. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Smith setting the throw. Short pass brought in. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tyler Nubin with the tackle. From the 39. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense working quickly. Trying again following the sack. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. Here he is on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Colson Adebo's got it. And First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's taken in by Tucker. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you in the lead.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. It could be...
First down, Smith to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. Smith back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw, Smith. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Fourth down, Smith. And it's going to be incomplete. Smith on 1st down. Complete here to Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Put the body on the line for his team. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow, and he is dicing it.
And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Back to the well again. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Smith working quickly here.
Oh, we got it.
And he runs it across. Touchdown.
That was too easy.
The Raiders go
That was
by
too
2
easy.
scores as they try to put this one away.
That was short.
It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
First down, ball at the 36. They hand this one off. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Back-to-back carries here. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
4th and 1, why not turn it into a battle up front? You think you got the bigger, badder dudes on the line? Well, they just proved it. No thinking, just do it.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks and may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Here's the handoff. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Going ground game again.
All right, we got it.
And this time he
That was
gets
too
it down.
easy.
Touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go high.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Right up the gut. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
We got it.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might
Man,
be
that was
the league's
quick and
best
easy.
team in the front half of this campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from New York.
All right, let's check tail the Tate. Threw 341 yards, 50 completions, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. We both threw 70. Okay, I ran last, but still. Right back. Ugh, it's gonna be a tough day today, so Actually, that's it for the show. Thank you for watching. See you later. Hopefully you like it.